Hi everyone, here we are going to see the wireline mast rig up operation and function. Before rig up the mast, you need to check the ground surface. The mast frame should be touch the ground surface properly. Make sure there is no any lack of space between the ground surface and the mast frame. Here is the operating procedure for the mast, and here's the toolbox. We can find all the accessories what we are using to rig up the mast. First of all, we connect return, pressure and gas drain. After we check the load chart and rig up the outriggers as per in the load chart. Make sure the pin is locked and the screw jack support need to be put downside. The same should be done on other side also. Make sure your outriggers are located properly. After remove the lock pins from the boom section 1, 2 and 3 and just drag and pull the boom section outside completely until you see the holes visible from the both side. After pulling out completely, just cross check the holes are visible to locate the pin clearly. After, just pull the sleeve head position, safety pin out and drag the sleeve head, rotate in the top ways and locate back into the same position and lock it with the safety pin. Make sure it is fitted properly. After locating the sleeve head, make sure the pins need to be fitted in the position properly. After, take the guide ropes connected to the eyes of the sleeve head with the shackles, just tighten it carefully and place the safety lock also. After placing the right, just take the winch rope and put it in the guide roller carefully on the sleeve head. Make sure don't have any loose wires on the sleeve head. After come to the power pack, just check return, pressure and gas drain hose, shift it to the gym pull direction and start the power pack. Make sure the ideal RPM should be 1250. After starting the power pack, then switch on the gym pull valve on position. Then enter into the cabin, just raise the RPM to 1350 for the gym pull proper rig up procedure. Just hold the guide wire by one person while the mast is rig up to avoid any obstruction on the floor until you rig up the mast in 90-degree position. After rig up the mast in 90-degree position, just cross the there is any loose wires or any struck items out there. Make sure after you rig up in the 90 position, there is safety pin will be on downside. You need to remove first. After lift up the mast up to 90-degree position, you need to put back the safety pin and you put the safety lock also. Now just hold the guide ropes on the both sides as mentioned in the diagram. It will act as a counterweight on both sides. Then place the winch hook on the load, continuing lifting up the load slowly. Make sure while you are lifting, make sure there is no any person standing on the outside. Lift up the load using winch up and put it down carefully. While placing the load, make sure the load should be in the center of the mast and place it down carefully. Don't try to pull from the sideways. And just remove the winch hook from the load and put it behind the mast and remove the safety pin from the 90-degree position of the mast and slowly and rig down the mast completely down. Make sure there is no any loose wires in the guide ropes. After place it down, just remove the sleeve head safety pin, the guide ropes shackles Just take the winch rope from the sleeve head carefully. After rotate the sleeve head in the down position, just push inwards. Keep the safety pin in the place and push completely inside. Or put back all the safety pins properly with lock and shut off the mast pump. Check properly, put the tools in the box.